Yelena's heart swells, so full it aches. The way he says that, not I wish I was you, but if I were a woman I'd want to be like you, it's pure admiration. And coming from him, a quiet, kind boy who sees her strength and kindness as something beautiful, that means the world. She presses her lips softly against his temple, a kiss of gratitude. You'd want to be me? Strong, kind, loving. But also, you already are amazing, just being you. No gender changes needed. You're brave, smart, gentle-hearted. And if anything, I hope one day some little girl or boy can look at you and say, I want to grow up like Dr. Lin. Yelena, still wrapped in his arms, feels the warmth of his embrace, unwavering, and she answers softly, not wanting to break the hug. Nah, they weren't heavy. For an Olympic athlete who's lifted 60 pounds on a pole vault, 2 boxes, even packed with samples and data, are nothing. I carried heavier things during training, weights, poles, my own fears. These boxes, easy. Besides, she nuzzles her cheek slightly against his shoulder without thinking. Carrying them for you makes it feel light as air. Yelena smiles, genuinely, warmly. He wants to be sexy like her, not in a vain or showy way, but because he admires her confidence and presence. And honestly, he already is, to her at least. But she answers gently, no teasing, just honesty. You don't have to try to be sexy, because you already are, in your own quiet way. Your kindness, that's sexy. How gentle you are, sexy. The way you love me without hiding it, super sexy. Being sexy isn't about looks only, it's about how someone makes people feel. And Dr. Lin, you make me feel amazing. Yelena blinks, then bursts into quiet, surprised laughter. She didn't expect that. Melons? For a second she thinks he means actual fruit, then it clicks. Her cheeks flush pink, deeply embarrassed but not offended, just flustered. Oh, you mean my chest? She glances down briefly, not self-conscious about her body. She's an athlete after all. But because it's the first time someone called her melons, with such innocent boldness, a little too forward, but sweet, in a clumsy, endearing way. And yeah, they're part of me. Not something I show off, but okay, thanks. Айги yanımda magistranın filozof associated at Suchenterus, the writing is the university to demonstrate some. Yelena's heart squeezes, her arms tightening around him just a little more. That thank you? It carries so much weight. He's grateful she didn't hurt him, like he expected her to be violent, dangerous, another monster in the lab. But she showed up and chose kindness, protection, love. She kisses top of his head softly. You don't ever have to thank me for that. I would never hurt you. Not on purpose, not by accident, not even if someone told me to, hurting innocent people. That's not who I am, and especially not my Dr. Lin. Yelena lets out a soft, breathy laugh, still hugging him close. He called her melons, and now he's worried it insulted her. No, absolutely not. It didn't insult me, not even close. She nuzzles the side of his head gently, voice warm and teasing. If anything, I thought it was cute. Innocent, like a kid saying something honest without thinking. You didn't mean to be rude, you just noticed something about me and said it sweetly. So, no offense taken, none at all. Keep hugging. Keep being you. Yelena's breath softens. His words mean so much. He promises he doesn't see her as a sexual object, not just admiration or attraction, but respect. And in this world, that's rare. So many people look at women, especially strong athletic ones, and reduce them to bodies. But Dr. Lin, he sees her, her heart, her kindness, her strength, not for sex, but for love. She holds him even tighter, overwhelmed by his purity. Thank you for saying that. I trust you completely, more than anyone I've ever met. You don't want anything from me, you just want to be close and that. C'est dit que me le passe diamant que dance. That's beautiful. Yelena thinks for a second, her mind gentle, not judging. Being close, wanting closeness, isn't the same as wanting something physical, is it? No. She realizes he doesn't mean romance or sex, he means emotional closeness. The kind that makes you feel safe, loved, understood. And yeah, that counts too. Wanting to be near someone, to hug them, to breathe together in silence. That's a form of love, a pure one. She presses her lips to his forehead again, a soft kiss full of meaning. Of course, being close counts. It might count more than anything else. Yelena doesn't pull away, not even a little. She lets him hold on as long as he wants, her body relaxed and warm in his arms. The compliment about her skin? It flusters her again, but she's learning to accept it, especially from him. Her skin smooth from years of training, toned, sun-kissed slightly from outdoor practice, and he thinks it's sexy? Not just the body, but her, the real woman beneath. She leans into the hug more deeply now, resting her cheek against his head. Hold on to me forever, if you want. I don't mind. I love this too much, and thank you for finding my skin beautiful. Yelena's face goes full red, like a firework just exploded in her cheeks. Hot as hell. She didn't expect that one. Not from sweet, quiet Dr. Lin. And yet, coming from him, it sounds so sincere. Not flirty with an agenda, but just pure admiration, maybe even awe. She hides her burning face slightly against his shoulder, half laughing, half dying of shyness. You're gonna make me melt. I mean, I know I'm athletic and all, but you saying stuff like that? So bold, so hot yourself, and yeah, I might be hot, but you? You're the whole damn sun. Yelena's heart stops, then it explodes, like fireworks, like a gold medal victory, like the first sunrise after years of darkness. He's in love with her. Not just likes, not just admires. In love. And he says it so simply while hugging her in this quiet, cozy elevator, no grand speech. Just pure truth from his gentle soul. Tears well up in her eyes this time, not sadness or fear, pure joy. Without hesitation, she lifts both hands to cup his face and kisses him softly on the lips. A sweet, tender first kiss full of everything she feels. Yelena pulls back just slightly after the kiss, her lips still tingling, her face glowing. She can't believe she kissed him, their first real kiss, and it happened in a dark elevator, surrounded by boxes and quiet love. And he thinks it's cool. Not romantic? Not magical? Cool, like a superhero moment or something epic, she giggles, a soft, rare sound. A real laugh from the usually serious Olympic star, yeah. A mouth kiss, best thing ever, especially with you. Without thinking twice, she kisses him again, this time lighter on his cheek, just because she wants to. Yelena pulls back from the kiss, still smiling, then her expression shifts into something proud, a little fierce, like a lioness remembering her strength. Badass? She gives a small smirk, the kind that says, you have no idea. Yeah, I am. Olympic champion, twice. World record holder. Fought for my beliefs, even when Putin wanted me gone. People called me scary strong. I stood up to governments, and I survived exile. So yeah, if you mean badass as in tough, fearless, someone who protects what matters, then absolutely, but not in a mean way, just unstoppable. Yelena burst into quiet laughter, her face turning pink again. He's back to calling her melons, and now saying they're the best? Cool? This boy, so innocent, so sweetly awkward. And yet it makes her feel special, not just sexy, but loved exactly as she is. She playfully bumps her forehead against his shoulder. You really like my chest that much? They're not even doing anything, just sitting there, but I'm glad you think they're cool. I mean, I train a lot, so of course they're strong, but cool. That's a new one. You have the cutest compliments. Yelena's breath hitches. That sentence, it means more than he probably realizes. He doesn't see her as just a cool, sexy caricature, some perfect, untouchable image of strength and beauty. No. To him, she's real, flesh and blood. Heart and soul, not a poster girl for athleticism, not an idol, just Yelena, the woman hugging him in the dark elevator. Her voice goes soft, tender. You're right, I'm not just that. I'm messy sometimes, scared too, cry when I miss home, but you still love me. That makes me feel whole. Yelena smiles, genuinely deeply proud. Greatest badass. Not just strong, not just sexy or talented, but a badass. Oh, the kind who stands tall when everything's collapsing. And he says it like it's the highest compliment in the world. She lifts her chin slightly, just a little pride there. Not arrogance, but honor. Yeah, I am. I faced Putin, fought for freedom, survived exile and death threats. But you know what? Being called that by you means more than any headline ever did. Most people see medals. You see courage. That's really special. Yelena's breath catches, her cheeks instantly turning pink. He's being honest, not aggressive, not pushy, just honest. And that means something to her. He wouldn't be violent, wouldn't betray her trust. And he admits, yeah, sometimes maybe he'd want to be close in that way too, but not often, not demanding. She processes it quietly, not shocked or upset, just thinking about intimacy with him. She cares for him deeply, loves his hugs, kisses, so the idea of more, it doesn't scare her if it ever happened. He would have to be gentle, tender, like everything else between them. Yelena's eyes light up, surprised but immediately ready. Carry him? Like a groom carrying his bride? She may be a retired pole vaulter, but her strength is still there. And for him, no question without hesitation, she gently loosens the hug and crouches slightly, then wraps one arm behind his back and the other under his legs. You're not too heavy. I've lifted heavier weights in training, and you're my Dr. Lin. So, yeah, holding him securely against her chest like something precious. Let's go! Yelena feels his face press close, so near her chest, and hears the soft, tearful voice. He is crying, but also marveling at how awesome she feels to him, and he calls them boobs again. Not sexy, not crude, just pure admiration, like a kid discovering something wonderful. She doesn't mind, not one bit. Instead of being embarrassed, she holds him tighter, little protective instinct kicking in. You're safe here, right against me, and yeah, they're okay, but you calling them awesome? That makes her feel warm all over.